Good morning, all. It's Friday, and it's Ask Guys Salon Coaching Friday. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a cracking week. I got an email this week from Alan, this guy, and he was saying to me, "Why does his Facebook adverts don't work anymore? And why, when he pays for an ad, he just feels like he's wasting his money?" Now, there's so many ways to answer that question that I can't physically answer that one because I don't know what ads you use. But what I can do is give you an overall picture of why I feel your ads aren't working. So here we go. I'm going to tell you a story about a client of mine that I spoke to her 3 days ago now. And she said something to me. And I'll go through the story and I'll explain what it is. So here we go. So she put an advert on Facebook. So this is her advert. It cost her $7, okay, which is a quite nominal fee, I suppose. $7. That got her at least 20, I think, to 30 clients. She actually phoned me the next day to say, "I've got too many clients, I'm booked out." Now, we taught her how to do this, not because we've got some magic wand or we know what posts work, because I don't. But the thing is that that's $7, turned into 20 to 30 clients. And then the next day, she's got this big problem where she's got too many clients and she just can't get them all in. So she doesn't know what to do, which is a massive thing to be, and a good thing for you in one sense, a good favor, good place to be. But I want to show you how she took this $7 and turned it into 20 or 30 clients on Facebook. So you can do this yourself if you want to. Also, what I will show you is when she goes quiet, or maybe she'll go quiet in a year or 6 months, or whenever it is that you do go quiet, she, as long as she realizes that that magical $7 did not get her 20 to 30 clients. Now you see, I've just contradicted myself. It did not get her that many clients. I'm going to show you what did. So I have this theory, and I say it over and over again, that when your salon is busy, it's because you have built some momentum up. So, for example, this is technically what happens, and we go like this. And you might have seen me do this before. I've drawn it a few times. So let's put a skirt on the show because it's a girl. There we go. Okay, and she's pushing this snowball up a hill. Okay, you can see that. So what happens is, and I use this scenario because I was from the UK, and when we used to roll snowballs, when they get to a certain size, and probably about just this size, it is so hard to get it to move in other pieces of snow. So you have to sort of rock it and get some momentum going. And then once it's sort of moving really quite fast through there, you can almost change its direction with one finger, and you can keep it moving with one finger very, very easy. So once that snowball is moving, it's very easy to pivot, and it's very easy to keep that going as fast as you like. You can slow it down or you can speed it up. I believe business is like that. When you first start your marketing or you first open your salon, there's a momentum going. You don't realize you're creating this momentum, but you really are. And what happens to most salon owners, and I've been very similar to this when I started out, and you might find this the same, is when you get really busy, you forget all the marketing that you do. And then suddenly you realize you've got a quiet week or a quiet 2 weeks, and then you throw an advert out and it doesn't actually work. There's no momentum in that advert at all. This $1, $7 advert did not get her that, and that's what I'm trying to say. So what tends to happen is that the momentum is moving and you're moving with it. You've got time to do other things to get your noise or your message out to the world and get it seen. So what happens is, when you get 5 minutes, you jump on Facebook, in between making coffees or going to the toilet. I mean, your staff will probably do it on the way to the toilet. They're looking for Facebook. You've probably got 30, 40 seconds sometimes. You really, really, really need to grab that person's attention. And then it's not just the words. See, we've taught this girl, she's only been with me for about 4 weeks now. We've taught this particular girl, who's one of my clients, to know what clients that are looking for her type of salon look for, what words she can use to make them stand up and take notice, what pictures you can use that really catch their eye, um, what problems these clients have that she can actually fix. So she's building herself up as this expert in her area for the problem she feels that the clients have and come to her. So this is what she sort of did. So this is the pattern that she used with her little snowball, bless her there. So it started off probably this $7 advert that's so fantastic. And let's be honest, I mean, each client's going to probably be worth at least $1,000 to her. So she spent $7 and going to make at least 20 to 30 grand out of it. That is huge, but it's not just the advert. So this is what happens. This is just her typical week. Okay, I'm going to do up and down the hill. Let's see how we go. And then just here on the top of the hill, we're going to put the $7, okay? Because that's really what happened. So what happens is that she's put herself some adverts free, no, not paying, just posts, but there's still adverts because you're running your own media company at the moment. Your Facebook page is like your newspaper or your magazine. Whatever you put on there, you're the one telling the stories. It has to be interesting. So we have a couple of levels what we do and what we teach. So we tend to teach these three forms of marketing. You have your hyperactive, so you have your hypo, which is mental. Like it's like run out and grab every client and drag them in and do whatever it needs to get done. That's hypo. You have active, which means you are actively looking for clients. Okay. And then you have passive. And passive means the client is the one that's looking. Okay. So what we do is we take control of this passive. That's with making sure your website, your business cards, your logos, your windows display, your retail display, your t-shirts, your girls work, everything you think a client's going to see is going to be passive. So what that means is you're going to tell that same story that you need to tell, your story, what's in your heart, what your salon was made for, to the world. You're going to put all these out there, lots and lots and lots of them. So if a client ever looks for you, you have a massive passive campaign that's ongoing all the time. So what this lady did was she decided to do active. Now, what active really means is she's purposely going out of her way to look for clients. So what she did really through here is she did an active post, 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 and then she did a hyperactive post, which means she literally maybe done a special or a bundle together or something that really called to action to make them pick the phone up. And then at this stage now, she needs to maybe mix with an active, passive, active, passive, active. Okay. So that's what she needs to do. And if you continue that continually, this snowball is going to be down here whizzing along really with not much effort at all because you're doing all the hard work. So this gives her that. But indirectly, it wasn't that. It was the continuation of all the things that she's doing. So she's continually knowing exactly what her clients are looking for, her prospective clients that are leaving salons that like your clients are. And she is purposely going out of her way to post pictures, videos, because she's done videos, posts and other things that she knows that if someone sees it, they're going to know that she is the person they're looking for. And then they're going to get used to her. So she's building herself something that you haven't got. She's building trust. They actually trust her. So by the time it gets to somewhere around here, they are as good as a referral from a best friend to come to your salon. Because a best friend, really, when they refer someone, they're not price conscious because they know how much you charge. They trust you because they know their friend wouldn't send them to someone they didn't like. And you've got some credibility because you did the friend's hair quite nice, so because you've seen the looks. So what she's doing here is building trust. She's building some credibility. So they actually feel like they know her before they pick the phone up. And that's why when this $7 ad went on Facebook, it went off. That's really how you get your Facebook ads to work. It's a continual flow, but not just willy-nilly chucking things on for the sake of it. You've got to know what makes your clients tick. I mean, we're talking the real clients here. You've got to dive in and find this out. Anyway, that's my answer to how you can get your Facebook ads to work. It's a about building some momentum to the right persons to the at the right time, and then when they're ready to act, they're ready to go. Because don't forget, this client, let's just do a client here. We're going to put her a little skirt on as well, hey, and give her some big boots, right? She's not ready to leave the salon just yet. She's just not ready. But she's listening to all these stories all the time, right? That's what she's doing. And then the minute that you annoy her, you salon owner I'm talking to now, the minute you annoy her, they're gone. And they're going to go to this girl here because they believe her story, because you've got busy or you just don't give them the love that you do. And it's always someone out there ready to grab it. So if you're not doing this, if you are definitely don't know how to build your self campaign, you need to learn. This, you can't just sit there and just go, oh, we got half an hour, let's just throw some on Facebook. It's not going to work. It has to be a continual flow. I mean, she does a lot of active and a lot of passive. She backs her stories up with everything that you try and find about her on the web, at a salon, anywhere you go. She's backing it all up with the credentials to aim at this lady here, her ideal client. She knows who she is. She knows exactly who she is. And what she actually does is she physically goes out of her way to do everything for her. She knows this person. She's the one she wants. This is her ideal client with all the money. This is the one. So she literally, everything she does is aimed towards her, which means when you put an ad on, they know it. They know it's meant for them. Cool. Have a cracking Friday, guys. And have a great weekend. Catch you next time.